more. There we go. All right, so super excited to hop on with you guys and go over the few of the basics of Project Broadcast, kind of tell you a few things I'm doing. I'll show you a few examples. I know that Kim said she added a bunch of you into like that basic training group that I started. I don't want to go like step by step with you guys because you can honestly do that slowly on your own. And I broke it up into 3 videos where you're able to go and learn how to download people from your back office and get them in, how to send your initial message, and then how to add new contacts. Like I broke that up into 3 short videos. And personally, like I've been training and teaching a lot of people recently, and I'm trying to keep like training shorter because at the end of the day, people just don't have time to sit here and watch like hour-long trainings. I'm just going to mute you guys so we don't have any background noise. There we go. So if you need anything, drop it in the chat. If you haven't met me yet, my name's Carrie. And I do talk kind of fast. So if you guys have a specific question and you want to drop that in the chat, I'll answer it. Project Broadcast, if you aren't using it, I'm going to really encourage you guys to dive in and start using it. It's been like game changing for my business. A few things that I use it for: customers. So obviously I have all my customers in there. I have all of my social marketers in there. I do a lot of prospecting in there, meaning I am directing people from TikTok, from my reels, sometimes from my Facebook Messenger, all over to my Project Broadcast for multiple reasons. 1, I can blast out messages. 2, hello, we had a Facebook shutdown recently. What would happen if Facebook shut down indefinitely? You've lost everyone. So if you have a way to have a contact list, they're your contacts, right? So you're probably like, all right, well, how do I get people that aren't customers in there? So that is what I'm going to kind of touch on today: keywords. So there's a cool feature in there, and I'll bring it up on the screen in a minute and show you. Somebody can text you a keyword, and that's kind of like their opt-in. So they can, for TikTok, I do the keyword info a lot. If they send me the word info, they get a message. Boom, it automatically does it. It's all automated. If they send me the word, I think I have spoon, they send me the word spoon, they get an automated trim message. So you can do that not just for products, you can do it for things in life. Like I'm going to encourage you guys to think abstract. What are you an expert on? What can you teach people about? So you could have a YouTube workout video that you did. You put an image of it in your story, like, yo, I just did this bomb ass booty workout this morning. Like, you guys want this? Text me the word booty to the number, and then they can get the workout. Oh my gosh, I just made this at-home sheet pan meal. My family loved it. It's perfect for like a weeknight and for taking it to work during the week. Text me the word sheet pan and I'll send you the recipe. So you could do this with all kinds of things and just funnel people in there, and now they're on your contact list, right? So just throwing a few ideas at you. I'm going to pull up my Project Broadcast really quick. Not even logged in. I don't know why it kicks me out sometimes. All right, so when you are over here on like these 3 little lines, this is your like dashboard, right? And then over here is like the other main dashboard. So this is like the extension. And then these are the main features you're going to use. The top is the chat button. That's where all your chats are going to be, all your messages. Under that is the calendar. That's where you schedule messages. I'll show you in a minute. Under that is campaigns. Not going to get into that tonight. I was telling Kim earlier, I'm going to go over some things and ideas and show you a few examples, but I would absolutely love to do like workshop style with you guys one night if you want, for one day, and we can just like collaborate and like, how do I do this? How do I do that? I have this idea. How do I put it in motion, right? Under that's your contacts. And then this guy is keywords. Keywords are incredible. You can have unlimited keywords. So when you click on it, it's going to bring up like keywords. And if you look, like literally look, you guys, I have almost 100. They just keep going. So I have like add me when I was doing for my VIP list. I have this like ambassador message. I started doing it recently. Like they send the word ambassador, and like over here, when you click the keyword, and I'll show you how to make one, but when you click it, this is the little dashboard that tells you what that keyword's going to do. So if you went to my project, if you went to your text right now and text me at my number with this word, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get this reply message that's going to come back in a 0-minute delay, and it's going to tag them, which I'll explain that in a minute because it's super cool. It's a super amazing feature. Now, a pro tip, and I usually do change this. I don't know why I didn't. I usually put this on like a minute or a 2-minute delay because when it goes immediate, it's so obvious that it's you not doing it. Cause like, how could you type that fast? So if you put it on like a minute or a 2-minute delay, they actually think that you're texting them. Little pro tip there. So this dashboard tells you what your keyword is going to do. So if you were in your back thing here and you're like, all right, I want to set up a keyword for one of those things Carrie was just telling me. I want to set up a keyword for the lean body system promo. So think about this. This is probably the first thing y'all are going to use this for. We're about to have a lean body system promo. You're probably going to want to blast all of your people, right? So my recommendation, when it gets closer, likely the end of this weekend, early next week, you're going to send your people a message. Hey, however you talk, hey girl, hey, whatever, what's up? Like, oh my gosh, can you believe Christmas is right around the corner? Like, holy cow, it's like going to be here in a couple days. Frank Boyle has TV so loud. Listen, a little birdie told me that there's a big promo coming up on my favorite lean body system. If you want to be the first to know, respond first. Or if you want the details, respond details. My other tip to you guys is don't give the information up front. How many times do you open an email from like a store and they give you the information and you're like, I don't care. What about if your favorite store was like, hey girl, you don't want to miss this biggest sale of the year, respond back sale for the information, right? You're going to respond like you want to know. So do the same thing, dangle the carrot with these people, right? So they want to know the details. Say that's your word, details. You're going to click the plus here. You're going to pick what your keyword is. Hopefully I don't have details yet because it won't let me if I do. Details. So I just typed it. So that's the keyword, right? Now I'm in the dashboard over here. Keyword details. You're going to go down. What's the reply message going to be? You're just going to type it here, like your message. Oh my God, I'm so hyped for this. Just found out the lean body is da 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 da. It comes with da 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 da. Get on my pre-order list, and you could tell them, I don't know what you guys do. Like sometimes some people offer Live Clean credits. Sometimes people do giveaways. Type that up. Do you want to be on my, and then end it, always end it with a call to action. Do you want to be on my list? Do you want me to add you to my list? Do you want me to let you know what information I need? Which flavor are you going to snag? Right? That way it's like the call to action. Because if you just give the information, sometimes people are like that dumb. They don't know what to do. So you got to give it to them. So you type that up, right? You go back into the dashboard. Like I said, change the delay to like a 1 or a 2 minutes. So it actually seems like you're typing it. You're going to save it. And then that is your keyword. It is now set up. And the little auto tag thing down here, you guys, is amazing because, ready? I just showed you over here, you have the chat, you have the scheduler for scheduling your messages, the campaign, don't worry about yet because that's a little advanced. You have the contacts, the key, the template, and then the tag. Think of tags like the tags in a department store. You go to different departments, men's, women's, children. Our tags are customers, social marketers. The other tags, ready for this? They can be people like I have a TikTok tag. I have a tag for people that were the ad me for Black Friday. I have a tag for BFF people that responded BFF at some point. So for this, you might have people that respond like I had duo at some point. For this, you're going to have all these people that respond details, right? Or whatever your word is, VIP. So I have like a VIP tag down here. So, and listen, I don't use all these tags all the time. It's just from different keywords I've used that have turned into tags. You can get rid of these at any time. But like when I have the VIP tag, the reason why it's cool is because you know that these people are raising their hand. They want to be VIP. So when they're on the tag, you've given them the details. You're going to have some of those people. Say you have 100 respond details. You might have 20 that are like telling you their flavors. You still have 75 that you haven't done a thing with yet. So those people are now on that tag. You can resend them with the click of a button, a message to follow up. So you might follow up with them at the very end of the sale and just send a quick message to all of them like, hey, I know that you wanted details on this promo. And again, if you're sending it to the whole tag, you might hit some of those people that already placed a message or that already placed an order. So I try to keep the message like vague, like, hey, I know you wanted details on this promo I just wanted to let you know it's about to end tonight. I want to make sure that you've gotten your order in, or if you haven't, that you get it in ASAP, because you're going to miss out on the free doorbusters. So you can blast just them without sending it to everyone else. And the other cool thing, moving forward, those people that were VIP now, future sales, hit them up again. They wanted the VIP this time for lean body. 3 months from now, when we do lean body, hit them up, right? So kind of cool that you have the availability to do all of that with the click of a button, right? So am I overwhelming you guys? Hopefully I'm not. I'm just like trying to throw some like nuggets and ideas out there. But those are like the main things I use this for. I send out my blast messages. I encourage you to do value messages. People ask me that all the time. How often do you message? I don't just hit people up for promos. I don't just hit them up when I have my hand out. I also give value. Beginning of the month, give them some hydration tips, give them some self-care tips, give them a cool recipe. I mean, Christmas is coming up. Holy cow, there's so many things you could send out. I don't know, it depends on what your people are. Some of us have groups of people that are like all moms. Some of us have fitness people. Some of us have whatever. Hit the majority of your people. Hey, oh my gosh, I have this super cool craft I just did with my kids. Figured I would share it with all of you. Hey, who's going to parties for New Year's? You want a low-cal cocktail? Respond cocktail. You could do several value things. Respond cocktail for a cocktail, respond cookies for my grandmom's favorite cookie recipe. Like, just value. They're going to love you more. They're like, you can go to your stats on here. And people are always like, well, when you send all these messages, don't people like unsubscribe? So I have, where's that? Total number of contacts. I have 6,400 in here. I've only had 630 people say, don't message me anymore. It's really not that bad out of like 6,400 people. Because I've had people tell me, I have 1,000 contacts and like, 500 unsubscribed. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? Are you spamming the crap out of them?
So Carrie, with that tag thing, did you have to make those tags and then sort them, or how did they get sorted into those tags?
Anytime you have a keyword, see over here, it's auto tag. It's just going to do it automatically.
Oh, okay. That's what I was curious about.
When you're importing people, I showed Kim how to do this. If she doesn't remember, I can do a screenshot and show you guys. But you can, when you import new contacts, there's a box on there where you can like give them a tag. So when you go on here, like I have tags for like customers, like where are we at? Like people with no order, like these are my new customers that just came in on 11/23. So these are customers that are temporarily tagged. And the reason that they're temporarily tagged is because they've been put on a campaign, one of my campaigns for like lean body or whatever. So then I'll just go in here and I can change these people right here and change this to just customers, and they'll go right onto my customers tag. Like this tag will disappear at 11/23. See, it's gone. And now they're in here. They're in this one. You can kind of like move people around. That's a little more advanced, but to answer your question, you can have unlimited tags. You can create a tag and I could put people on it, right? I could put like exercise and I can go on here and just like put this person on it. You could do that too. So you could go and pick out your social marketers, or, it's easier to do it when you're initially putting them in. But if you forget or you mess up, you can always go and do it this way too. It just takes longer. Helpful? Overwhelming?
Yes. Yeah, that was super helpful. Well, I was just trying to figure out, so when you import your people for the first time, you would,
so when you import them the first time,
they would all be new?
Yeah, so import the first time, you're going to go 3 lines, import contacts, select your file. Remember, it has to be a CSV file. Hey, mister. Let me see which one I have on here. I think I have customer ones on here that I've saved. Hold on.
And then obviously when you add people, like if you went to re-import again with your new ones, it wouldn't double up anybody, right?
Nope, that's the cool thing. So I just picked the file. I picked a CSV file. I now have one here. 3 important things you want to make sure you choose. Home phone number. This has way too many lines because I didn't edit this document, but you want to make sure you pick the home phone. You'll go to the toggle and you'll pick home phone. You want to make sure that you pick first name. So that would be like this. And you want to make sure that you pick their birthday because you can send birthday messages. So I picked birthday, I picked first name, I went up and I might as well just pick phone number so you guys can see it. Where is it? Is it on here? No, where the hell is it? Okay, it would usually be on here. I just didn't edit this document. Usually I don't have all that on there. And then here is where you could put the tags. So you could put customers. You could put customers for just today's date if you're doing batch uploads, because it'll keep them on that temporary tag. This right here is creating that tag. So if you want to do just customers, it's your first upload, boom, they're all going to go on it. Customers for this date. You could do social marketers. You could do whatever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then so really quick, like I personally, when I have like messages, and I haven't even been in this message recently today, so I don't even know what's in here. So like say I have, let me try to find someone. Say I have like, I'm trying to find someone with like a phone number. Say I had this person, info, Michelle. I go over here and like I manage tags and I add these people to my TikTok tag and I add them to like my business info tag. So I'm automatically doing this just so I know like where they're from and like keep them on separate tags. So when it's like a business promo, I'll blast all these people on this tag. Does that make sense? Because you're going to get people, you guys, that come in from TikTok or whatever. Like most people, I haven't been saving their name, but like I could totally go copy her name, go here, edit contact, hit this, add her. Like I could put their name in. I was honestly doing it for a while, but then I realized I don't even have to, because if they end up being a business partner or a customer, they're inevitably going to get added to my stuff anyway. So I was kind of wasting my time adding in their name.
So Carrie, you teach how to put all of your customers on there in that group that I
Yep.
So you'll be going through it step by step in that group for them to get their project broadcast set up.
Yeah, I would recommend you guys go in there and like do it at your own pace, just so you can like pause, go, and get your people in there. And then what I taught you guys today is just taking it like intermediate level and really keeping it like active and having this perform for you. And then, like I said, we can workshop style one day, and I would be more than happy to like help you even more and really help you to do like those campaigns, because the campaigns, and the reason why I don't want to get into it today is because I'll totally blow your mind. Those are like long-term automated messages. So like I have a lean body campaign that for 30 days, it's like going out certain days, certain times, sending different messages, and it's all automated. It's like, tick, 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 tick. It's doing it all for me. And I do that for lean body. I do it for BioCell. I do it for my new social marketers that are like on my team. They're getting like a message every day that's like, da, 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 da.
That's exactly what appeals to me, the social marketer thing, and also the customer like long-term campaign.
Yeah,
as well as the quick hit stuff too. Yeah,
because it walks them through the first 30 days, you know, like the basics, da, 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 like, you know, and then beyond that, it's they're in my pod. They're like starting to see me more. I bring them into my customer group. They see me in there. So
this is the classic example of things that I love. That's like work smarter, not harder. This is like the key.
All about like, I am preaching automation to people. And you know what? And I'll like kind of end it with this because I don't want to be on here forever. Marina kind of hit the nail on the head where there are a lot of people in our business that look at like automation and virtual assistants and stuff like, why are you doing that? Like whatever. But Marina said one day, a person that's a boss has secretaries, right? Does the boss do all the work? No, he has like 15 secretaries, one that does this and one that does that and one that does that. Like, why can't we have secretaries? We're running a business, you know? So I was like, you know what? You make total sense. Because some people make you feel crappy about having virtual assistants or like doing automation. Like you're sending auto messages. Like at what point are you a human? I'm always a human. Michelle's looking at the video. If she responds back that she likes what she saw, or she listens to Justin Prince's call to action, ask for a link to join as a social marketer, I jump in and I take over and I like get her over to like my number or my Zoom, and like I turn into a human, you know? So yeah.
Carrie. So I had started I did all my importing of the customer pod, but I did first and last name. is there a way to take out the last name now that I've
I mean,
already imported all?
I have, I think, some people's last names, but I think you're fine. Like, it's not terrible if you have their last name in there.
No, I know, but like, so I sent my first message and everyone that it got sent to says their first and last name.
Like in the message.
Yeah.
I've heard of other people have that happen, but I think it's because it's all in their first name box, right? Like somehow.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Do you have a lot
I'm
of
just like,
contacts?
oh my God, do I have to go into each individual name and take it out now?
Yeah, because like,
I don't know.
yeah, I guess most of mine, it does say their first name on there, I guess. Yeah. Right.
Carrie,
I
what do you
don't-
do with so many tags? I've got tags. I got 379 tags. So that what's happened is under the tags, all the names have come up. I don't know why
mean,
that is.
You can merge them, like I said. So if you have like BlackBerry people, you can just go to the tag and you could either delete it if you don't need it anymore, or just like merge the two, because it's not going to double up people. Like worst case scenario, you can literally put this as trim or whatever, and like all those people are just going to go on one generic trim tag. But yeah, you can totally delete all the tags. I'll probably clean mine up, to be honest with you, at the end of 2021. Why not?
Vanessa, what I
Mhm.
found is I have a lot of people with first and last names too. So my first initial message I sent out, I used the name in the message and just said, this is my business number, save it. I'm going to be contacting you through this number, offering you value, blah, blah, blah. Then my next messages after that, I haven't included the name because I didn't want it to be the first and last name, right? So you don't always have to include a name on your messages. Just a thought.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
look at it.
always either. I was for a while doing the dynamic feel with the name, but now I just kind of like say, hey, like, you know, like I know
Mhm.
some people do, hey, babe. Marina does, hey, healer. You know, kind of just depends on how you talk.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like when you send me a message and it's actually you talking to me, you're not like, hi, Kimberly, you know?
Yeah.
So you're like, hey,
Yeah,
babe, what's
it's
up,
true.
right? Or like,
Yeah.
hey, girl, or hey, what's going on? So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, make it sound like you. So every time you send them a message, you're not going to be saying their name.
Yeah, it's a good
Right.
example.
Right. Yeah. Okay, cool.
But yeah, try putting it into practice, y'all. And then we can connect, I don't know, maybe in like a week or something, or even like, you know, closer as we're heading into 2022 and see what you guys start to do. And I love masterminding and workshopping, and Kim knows this. So yeah.
That's because you're freaking amazing.
I just like learning. I like learning and like helping people, but I also like to learn, like, you know, see what other people can come up with, because I'm not that creative. So
I disagree.
trust me, I'm really not. I wish.
She's totally not, like, she's so creative, and don't let her tell you that. But we'll work on, I'm sure next week we'll work on our lean body blast outs for this sale. So I don't mind sharing that with all of you guys. Once I get mine up, I can send it all to you and make sure that you guys get yours up and make sure that everybody's using it and getting their blasts out.
Love it.
Cool.
All right. Have a
Cool.
good rest of the week, y'all. All kinds of goodness
too.
coming. We had that kickoff call. Now this, SRC,
Yeah.
all the things.
Yeah, so exciting.
Yeah. All right. Love you
Awesome.
guys. Love you.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much,
Bye.
Carrie.
You're
It was
welcome.
nice seeing everyone.
Bye.
Bye.